Welcome to Goodymo Gaming. Hope everybody having or had a good Labor Day weekend. Fired up some barbecue pits all over. And if you actually worked on this holiday, just hoping you got double pay for your efforts. But yeah, regular season's about to start. Gonna open up with a doozy is what I like to call it. Cowboys and the Buccaneers. So yeah, we're gonna see what this gameplay will in store. Set it up on a good Thursday to open up the season. Dak Prescott's first game back from his injury. See how he'll get it back rolling. As far as the Bucs, they don't need no introduction. They're just coming off the Super Bowl. And Brady is back. So he's not calling it quits yet. So all them Brady haters out there. Yeah, he's coming back. But like I stated before, I hope this is his last season. Let him go out with a bang if he can get a Super Bowl, or if not. I'm not a Buccaneers fan, of course. I'm an Eagles fan, so it gives me great pleasure if Dallas could squander this game to open up the season. And we're underway. See how this Ezekiel Elliott is going to run against this great run defense that the Bucs have. He even slimmed down a little bit, so look for Dak. I mean, not Dak, but Ezekiel Elliott to come in this season. Look at the wreck shot. You know he's got to get back on his game. We got the Henry guy over there for the Tennessee Titans. He's the best back in the league so far. My goodness. It's a way to open it up, and you got to be kidding me. Already injured his buttocks. Man, they're going to have to get him back quickly. I mean, first play of the game. Wow. That will change up a little things on some running plays. But he should be back. Hopefully after this quarter. Hope it don't last too long. Till after halftime, they're going to need him back.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
So yeah, happy Labor Day.
The pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Can you believe the Bucs was the first team in NFL history to play a home game in a Super Bowl and actually pull it out and win it? How about that? In your own backyard. Can't write that story no better than that. 2nd and 10, incomplete pass on the first play.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and 5. Oh, just too far ahead of him. Opens up 0-2 on his 2 passes. Got to give it away.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt. Jadon Mickens deep for Tampa Bay. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And this will hit just
Put a little leg in that one.
as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Time to see what this Tampa Bay Bucs offense has in store. They're led by the now 7-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 55, Charles, it's Tom Brady.
After 2 decades in New England, a change of scenery, and another tremendous season culminating with a Super Bowl title. 40 touchdown pass in the regular season, and most since his record-shattering.
Them Buccaneers were also the healthiest team in the NFL last year. So that played a big part of them playing well, getting a rhythm. So health is a big part of your season. And they were lucky enough to have it.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give them big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put
2nd and 5.
every series.
See if Brady can get them on the scoreboard on their first drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Way to catch and get out of bounds. They're working them sidelines to start.
Godwin there for Buccaneer first. But defensively here, Charles.
You talk about the Bucs that was the most healthiest team last year. Dallas had to be the most injured, or close to it last year. They had some big injuries. Kind of derailed their season a little bit.
I say it's inside pressure. The guy's up the middle in his face because he's not the type of athlete who can get out to the perimeter and hurt you. He likes to step up in the pocket and throw downfield. If you have a couple of good pass rushers right in his face, right in his grill.
But coming into this year for Dallas, they got arguably the best wide receiving core in the league. I mean, you got Amari Cooper, you got Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, that's a good tandem, working with Ezekiel Elliott. So yeah, they'll be looking to have a good bounce back season.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're doing a 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. On the ground. This
Oh, good find. Look at this. Look at this.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys 24.
Leonard Fournette.
Rushing for him now in the ballgame. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game.
I'll tell you, that jersey, that number 7, man, look funny on running backs in the NFL. That's another rule change they had. Do I agree with it? I don't know. It'll take some getting used to. I'm not used to running backs in the NFL having single-digit numbers like college. Going to have a few of those in the secondary as well on defense. So it's going to take some getting used to. I'm not going to say I'm against it or for it. I just got to see how it feels coming into the season. And look at this. They're coming out the gap running.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice part of this game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through
Yeah, if they pick up big chunks like that on the ground, it's not going to fare too well.
right now for them.
Their defense already stops the run, and then if they're able to run, it's going to cause a lot of problems.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Good find. Oh, reliable.
Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And there's a familiar sight. Rob Gronkowski making a catch for a first.
First and goal.
Gronk said he was done in 2019, was out of football after retiring from the
Very early in this first quarter.
Brady asked if he'd run it back with him in Tampa, and he answered the call. Gronk earned his 4th ring with the win in Super Bowl 55.
Ooh, good stick.
Scored 2 touchdowns.
Is that Van Der Esch? Oh, yeah. We know his work. We know his work.
So often you hear that pep talks don't
Met him right at the line.
but collectively,
Oh, hello.
to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss. First and goal.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
You can't block me. Mike 9.
Again, it's Bernard.
Oh, man. Let's go another single digit. Number 9 comes in there and blows him up. Oh, yeah, if they can force them to a field goal on an opening drive that gets them down to the 1 yard line, Dallas defense definitely will win this possession.
Trying to hold him out of the end zone.
Big third and goal.
Third and goal.
Check back 11.
Jones.
Oh, thought he was going to squeeze in there.
As they stop him short.
Got to give it up to him. And I am surprised that the Bucs passed.
Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we gonna
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm surprised the Bucs have ran, then resorted to a pass on that goal line.
I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one stab.
3 straight runs. I'm sorry, but I would have went for that. You get down there that fast to settle for a field goal. It's different if another team is up on you by, let's say, 14-0, and you march down there and you say, we got to get some points. But 0-0, your opening drive, you get stuffed 3 times in a row on your run. I'm sorry, I got to go for it on 4th down. Not going to hurt too much on that. You don't get it, what's the worst scenario? You got them bagged deep on their 1 yard line with a score 0-0. Got to take my bets on that one. 3-0 Buccaneers in the first quarter.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a lead, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving.
See what Dallas got up for this second possession.
The defense has the advantage.
So Prescott to the Cowboys.
Without Ezekiel Elliott, where they do a lot of passing.
At their own 24. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott.
Oh, good find.
Cooper, his first catch.
He'd have held on to that ball a second more. He might have been stripped, sacked for sure. He got rid of that thing just on time.
Without as much fanfare as you might expect, Amari Cooper's got 1,000 yards in 5 of his 6 NFL seasons, and even without Dak Prescott for
Look
much
at that.
of last year, he finished with a career high 92 catches.
Let's go. 45's the mic.
Watch the blitz.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
You don't want to get behind the sticks without no Ezekiel Elliott if you're Dallas.
A loss resulted.
You want to stay above the yardage.
Second and 11 now.
54. Yeah. Right there. 54. Right there.
Prescott down.
Cool.
Middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target.
Too far ahead of him.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have
He probably thanking him anyway, because you'd have stretched out for that one. Them ribs would have been
inside
cracked.
bounce, and you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Big 3rd and 11.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Can't find a way out.
He goes, a Buccaneer sack. The 305-pound Dominican Sue finding the path to the QB there.
And Dominican Sue continues to be one of the pillars of the stout Buccaneers defense. They helped the team win the Super Bowl last
Said you
year.
try to turn that corner. I'm right here waiting on you.
And if you don't send extra blockers his way, that number will go up.
Look at Brady talking about, yeah, it's showtime. Let's get him out of here.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay.
I think them Bucks gonna be real. They're gonna be tough to beat anyway. But at home, it's gonna be real tough to beat this team at home.
Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
I mean, they're really a well-oiled machine.
They didn't punch it in for
When you got a quarterback like Brady running the show, and then you put a little defense behind that,
You take points when you can get them.
I mean, they're not gonna beat themselves that often.
Brady going to bring the Bucks up with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
And you can even say they've gotten better, just a little bit better than last year. He's going for it all. Oh my. Oh my. Now you know what they was talking about on that sideline. This is what they were setting up. Look at that. Unbelievable. 53 yards.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that.
Look at that. Had to come back for it. He lost flight of that ball. Man. Isn't that a luxury? Have a guy that can just go up there and locate a ball.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. There's Evans again, complete. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
A lot of people look at that, well, at least all the Brady haters, they'll say, look at, did you see that throw? He don't have no arm no more. He couldn't even, that would have been a touchdown if he'd have laid it out there for Evans. He underthrew it. They'll still take it. They will still take it.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
and how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Way to get in there and blow that up. I wonder if his knee even went down. He kind of laid it on his own teammate. Rolled over.
To start the drive, not much sense. Here's Brady to throw.
Good catch.
Taken in by Godwin. Now the ball comes loose.
I think he was down.
He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
He wasn't going to catch him. Yeah, I believe they calling that one back. I believe he was down on the ground when that ball came out. At least they're going to be praying for it.
Defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the
Oh,
ball,
yeah, he's down
not
for
in this
sure.
case.
Ground caused that fumble.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
You're telling me. Why they still got the clock running? Got the clock running. Why the ref is... Now they're going to go for it. Oh, reliable. Why not? Sure-handed Gronk.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
Yeah, they want a touchdown. They were saying, we're not kicking a field goal in this possession.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Right here, right here.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's getting in on a lot of plays. Man, do Dallas have a good run defense like this? They're trying to stuff them again. I would go Leonard Fournette on this play here. Let him bust this through.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Little stutter, but he gets in there.
Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. On 3rd down and short, everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets
This extra point, they jump up 10-0 in the first quarter.
In these situations, there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner?
Putting more pressure on this Cowboys offense.
That hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Ryan Succabon for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Yeah, y'all got to play with a little more sense of urgency coming on this possession. Got to sling that ball around a little bit.
Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Possession of football going back to the Cowboys. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. Let's face it, every facility
Had it twice, punted twice.
talks about converting on third down, how big that
Not the recipe you want to start.
had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Oh, good creep.
Brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Good vision on that run.
How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott.
Gives it to Gallup.
Down there, Prescott to Gallup.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some big catches during his time in Dallas. Now in his 4th season, he makes another one there.
Yeah, when Dak Prescott is healthy, I mean, he's a good, serviceable quarterback. He's just on borderline all-star or great, or whatever you want to call him. But this is a big season for him coming in as well. You know, he got his money. You know, if he feel like he don't have to prove nothing to anybody else, he got to prove it to himself. First of all, staying healthy and trying to get this team in the playoffs to compete for a Super Bowl. I mean, it's not a bust if they don't win the Super Bowl, but they're going to have to make a little noise. He's 2 for 6. Passing so far. Not a good start. They don't need to punt this ball back on this 3rd and 6. This is a must pick up. Keep this drive going. If anything, get that defense a little rest.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh, good find. They needed it. Needed it.
They got 29 yards that time. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process, when he came out of Alabama,
Found that gap. He got great separation.
They say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a
Tough catch by C.D. Lamb.
A lot of people call it an extension.
That's why a lot of receivers don't like running across that middle, because it hits just like that. Get sandwiched.
Go for big yardage.
A lick's coming in exactly the same time the ball is.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Oh, good spin.
He takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now White. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Dominican Sue. Crazy, ain't he? He'll argue with his own teammates over there, get riled up.
They gotta be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Got to account for him.
Now Pollard.
Right up the middle.
Take it into the end zone for a
Touchdown.
Tony Pollard, a 10-yard
He got it across. He must have stretched it. I thought he fell like right at the 1 yard line.
score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might on the offensive line were in
Oh yeah,
concert.
he stretched it out
Called it marrying up, meaning
right there at the end.
you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT.
Good answer from that touchdown by the Bucs. Good answer. Cowboys defense gonna have to prove that they can get the Bucs off the field. Can't allow them to keep marching up and down the football field without punts.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
10-7 Bucs. We winded down this first quarter, 1:49 remaining.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
See if they'll try to sneak some more points on before the end of this quarter.
He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
On play action. Now Brady. This is caught by
Wow. Great route running.
takes it across the 40-yard line.
Precise passing.
Gain of 16.
You can't give him that much time in the pocket.
Consistency and
Look at that.
7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times.
Picture
The first
perfect.
guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there for a first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he's got this
There he is
down to the
again.
45. 90 yards receiving.
Are they even thinking about doubling him?
1st down.
4 for 90.
Nice in-breaking route and plenty of
4 for 90 in the first quarter. We gotta get some bodies around him.
completion for a really
Look at this. I mean, he just beating him.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, we got 40.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Evans has got the first.
Look at that.
And he'll be taken down as that will take up.
Pressure was close, but just didn't get there.
10-7 our score after one. Right
They
here.
needed him to get there. I mean, he got his eyes on Evans all the way through. 110, 5 catches. I mean, every time they drop back, they're picking up chunk yardage. They're not throwing for possession. They're throwing like for touchdowns. Big yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Look at that time. finally.
Sack back around the 28. Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all.
No, he had time to throw it away. He hang on to it just a little too long.
It could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding
But Dallas
3
defense
points.
needed
They
that.
want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
This is one of those possessions where they just want to force a field goal.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Brady got his man complete.
Get on him.
It's Jones. And he'll get it down this time.
Brady 11 for 11.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up.
No incompletions yet.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Brady.
3rd and 13. Oh, he throws that one away.
Incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked
Good
ready for that
defense.
3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far.
That
in
was
this first
definitely
half.
bend but not break defense on that drive.
If you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're
More
relying on
field
your
goals you
defense,
can make.
on your special
Tampa Bay
teams.
kick.
You've got to get it done with your
As long as
offensive
teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, when you make them kick field goals, you win all day long.
Stretches to 6.
Those guys can march up and down the field and put 7 points on you like it's nothing. So yeah, high-powered offensive teams, man. Anytime you get them to kick
And that's exactly what you're
3,
looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range.
you win.
That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Because now, you know, all Dallas has to do is come down with a successful drive, punch it in for 6. They can take the lead.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
They have some key matchups coming this week too in football.
Figure out how to fix things there.
I mean, a lot of good matchups. I mean, you got the Cardinals and the Titans as well playing this week.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a
Steelers and
1st and
Bills.
10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing.
I'm going to say Jaguars and Texans, but I know a lot of people
One out here to his running back.
not going to be intrigued by that one, but, you know, that's home-based team, so
Just about every quarterback is
I got to
trained
peek in and watch and see what's going on.
before you come back and make a nice safe throw.
What's another one that's out there that
Found his running back,
could be a
let him
must
create some
watch?
space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, some people might like the Seahawks and Colts.
Set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches.
That matchup there be a pretty good one. Look at Pollard out there.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as good running gets him
Man,
to
he
about
keeps
the
running like that. Zeke might not need to come back.
Which is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield.
Got the Jets and the Panthers as well this week.
First down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with
Browns
what you
and
know,
Chiefs.
and go get the first down. That's
Now,
exactly
if the
what they
Browns want to figure out where they are heading into this season, that's a good task right there.
back-to-back good plays.
And then playing them at home.
1st down.
So just try not to get blowed out of that one.
One for Pollard. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 40.
And Packers and Saints. That's a doozy. That's a doozy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that.
Yeah, Winston, you want to gain some respect, go ahead and beat Aaron Rodgers. Start your season off. That'll make them pay attention a little bit. Jameis Winston.
2nd and 7. Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Third and 7 coming up.
But surprise, that guy was covered.
Monday Night Football, you got Ravens and Raiders. That's going to be one of those black and blue games right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, good hit. Made that ball squirt out. Right there. Got his hand in there right where it needed to be with that hit. Knocked that ball loose.
He's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first.
And that's Sunday night, Bears and Rams. That's a good one. That's something to tune in on Sunday night.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
I wonder if Fournette at least wanted his number 27 back. I wonder if he asked for it. Or he just wanted to change it up. You know, go to number 7. You know, you have a lot of players, if they had a bad season or an injury-riddled season, they'll do anything to try to change up their luck. So it could have just been that. It's like, you know, new season. This is a new episode in my life. I'm going to, you know, change your jersey number, get a little extra funk to it, shake off some bad luck. Sometimes it's just simple as that. So he should be ready coming this season too.
3 yards remain for second down.
Come on, let's go. Hey, check back 11, check back 11.
Now Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle.
Oh, Gronk again.
First down, Buccaneers.
Many different ways to create space.
As you notice, a little more little chip drops to Gronk now. Gronk took a lot of hits in his career. You know, he's coming up a little more age now, rumbling down 25-yard catches to the end zone. You might not see too much of those anymore, but he definitely can give you those 6 and 8, you know, yard catches.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And Chris Godwin, one of those great unselfish players. Remember, he gave up his uniform.
Dallas just got to stop them from just getting points. It's gotten to that point. I mean, just make them punt the ball. I mean, giving them field goals are good, but can you stop them from scoring, period? It's the only way you're going to win the game.
This one swung out here to Jones. 3 yards
Good cover.
there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second down and 7.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
I mean, he's hiking that ball and knowing exactly where he wants to go with it.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive.
Quick as it hits his palm, the quick as it's leaving.
Catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I don't think you got it, son. Switch.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense.
All right, y'all got to make a stand right here. 2nd and 8. If you give up something, let it be very little. If not, at least get them behind the chains. You have to get them off the football field. Show that you can stop them.
Here's Jones again on second
Right
down.
there.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
All right, 3rd and 7 coming up.
Needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly have success throwing the ball.
Have to make a stand.
Running it, as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Oh,
3rd down there is incomplete.
that was a little more on the Bucs' mistake. He went in, Brady went out.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good.
Take it any way you can. You just needed to stop him.
Makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it over.
Inside the 10-yard line.
10-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
See if y'all can set up a good, successful drive on this one. Gonna need a lot more than 7 points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to pump the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
That would give here to Pollard.
Nope.
And he'll go down.
He's right there to shut that down. They're putting themselves behind the chains a little too much. They cannot afford 3rd and long.
Masked in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box. And there's nowhere to run the football.
Straight beat him right off the line of scrimmage. Chasing him down as soon as the ball snapped. He just couldn't get in front of him to block him.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now Prescott.
That ain't gonna do it.
Launches a screen pass.
Wow.
It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6.
Should have threw that ball away. Nothing good was gonna happen on that flare out.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Like I say, you gotta give the Bucs defense credit. They do have a great defense.
Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. The return is Mickens. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Already in Dallas territory.
13 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Check back 11.
On 1st down, Bernard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it
Jones
really
looking
fits
good.
this
He's just gonna go pound for pound.
and his feet never stop moving.
He don't have to get it by big chunks. He's just gonna continue to bang and plow. By the fourth quarter, that's when he says he's gonna give you that 20 to 25 if you're slacking and you're tired and you're dragging. But he's gonna try to wear you down with his tough running.
Brady gonna throw. Man open left side is Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They put it down very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallow.
This receiving core is off the charts. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys receiving core. I mean, they can arguably be the best receiving core as well on the Bucs side.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Look at all that time he's getting.
Open here is Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand
That kind of deep pass to the running back. That's when you know you have time in the pocket.
and sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving.
You catch him on a seam
It makes a nice play.
right up the middle.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Jones.
There he is.
Touchdown Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown.
Yeah, they see you.
And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Yeah, Dallas got some problems on their hands.
Suck up for the extra point. And the lead is now 13. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Yeah, the Cowboys gonna have to start getting something on every drive, even if it's just field goals. They're gonna have to keep this point production increasing. They can't just sit on that 7.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
And Zeke is not back yet, so they're probably looking for him to come back after halftime.
Good, but they're losing here in the 2nd.
But they don't want this blown wide open before it gets to halftime.
Attack a little bit more.
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
51's the mic. Crunch time, defense.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll run left with Pollard.
Good run.
Little daylight. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line.
Big time run.
88 yards for him on the ground.
Kidding me?
He has been terrific.
Ezekiel Elliott, who?
One thing that's great about watching
My goodness. 88 yards.
in his own line and just win.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter,
That's smart on this drive, not to just drop back and start passing all over the place. Exactly what the Bucs want you to do. Come back, establish that run. Now you can try to open it up a little bit.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
15 carries for 92 yards. You want to talk about getting about a chunk.
How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
I bet they didn't believe that Pollard would come in for Zeke and put this kind of run production out there.
Coming up on a
Never thought it.
6.
Stop your running. Mike 51.
Here's Prescott.
Watch his flat.
It's hauled in by Hardy. Give him 2 yards on that play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
Huge 3rd down.
Sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn.
You don't want to settle for a field goal
Doing a nice job
this far back, especially on how much you produced on this drive. Got to pick this up.
Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Quick slants, man, I tell you. One of the toughest to defend.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 51.
They'll run on 1st down.
Whoa,
This will be a 5-yard
my
pickup
goodness.
from the 20 to the 15.
He coming there like at water.
Right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
I mean, stopped him dead in his tracks.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch this.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not a bad sneak run. Got a 3rd and 4. They really need a touchdown in this drive just to keep the pressure on Tampa Bay. Force Tampa Bay to feel like they always have to score when they get the ball.
Looking to throw. Prescott got an open man, the tight end Jarwin.
There you go.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But if you're the Bucs, you're thinking, just give them a field goal. We can hold here on this goal line stance, force them to kick a field goal, and if they want to get bold and go for it on 4th down, we can leave them with nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right.
Dallas in a spread out.
To throw is Prescott.
Whoa.
Off the mark, behind him, incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd.
Put that ball on the wrong side. He's lucky with no defender around the area. Could have been an easy pick.
There's another example, another incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Mike 51.
Now Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
But it's incomplete.
Is batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the
He's not accurate with that ball down here on the goal line.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your
Me, they should at least ran it once.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again. You'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Here's Prescott. And he's unable to hold
Nope.
it in, so it falls incomplete.
He didn't need to catch that anyway.
And that brings up 4th.
Might have even lose yardage.
Drive that spans all day.
That's terrible to get all the way down there to come up with nothing. After that first down, they couldn't gain 1 yard.
In terms of touchdowns, that's
They ran to get down there, but once they get to the goal line, they resort to just passing the ball. That's just terrible play calling, decision making. And the Bucs won their possession.
Cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
That should have been 6 on that possession. You don't get all the way down there and then have a brain freeze. Forget what it took to get down there and just start slinging the ball.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought up to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. And this offense trying back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's...
If you're the Bucs, you definitely want to put some kind of points leading to this halftime on this drive. And obviously, if you're the Cowboys, you can't allow any points. Your best bet is to look for a 3 and out, try to get this ball back.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Throws that one away. Secondary had everybody locked up. You got to give it to them. They're doing a lot better on Evans. They're not allowing him to roam free like early in that first quarter.
You're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Drops it to Jones in the flat. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Those 2 plays couldn't have went better for Dallas because both of them stopped the clock.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute.
One more stance.
See if they do it anyway. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh,
Complete.
had it in his hands.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
That could have been going back for 6.
Third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A good defense. That only took off a few ticks on that drive.
It away for the 2nd time. Lamb to return it. A beautiful fake.
Trucked right over him.
Here in quarter number 2.
2-minute warning, 2010. Cowboys on the move. They have to put something on the board.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Wow. I was just about to say, you take a sack there. I mean, he got that ball away as he was getting hit. Actually reached the man to make a catch. Thought that ball was headed out of bounds.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That just puts him over 101 passing. There you go out, make a little time. Nobody's calling timeout. It's 3rd and 5.
Remember, it's also 3rd down. Prescott to throw it.
No.
Safety valve here. That's complete.
Well, looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion.
That was terrible. Then you stop the clock yourself.
Enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
I know y'all not going for it right here.
Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
It's not a good possession,
And the kick
especially when you had the Bucks go 3 and out. This is not a good possession to give it right back to them. And if you think Brady can't march this down to get points, you're badly mistaken. With all their timeouts.
Already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that leader.
There's another one. Van Der Esch, he sniffed that play out. Only if he could have hung on to it.
What they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Watch the road.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
That's a drop.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
That's Goodymo gaming at work right there.
Completions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Realistic modifications. Because I guarantee you, like I said, you pop it in and play it and go. Whole lot of arcade. You rarely will see wide receivers drop passes without even any contact. That's not realistic. They drop balls all the time in the NFL game. It's just part of it. But I understand, these video games and things like that, they want to, juice everything up and make it a whole lot of fun flying around. Different animations, like you're watching a sci-fi movie of catches, hits, big runs. But my job and what this page and channel is about is bring everything to realistic, to real life. What you will see in a real football game will actually happen in the gameplay. Those are my goals.
That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
Gets that first down.
Stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I see your Dallas trying to tighten it up right at the end. Got them Bucks off the field right before halftime. Now you have a chance to try to put at least 3 on the board.
Whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Good escape. Whoa, look at that.
To his running back, complete.
Beautiful play.
Before getting this inside the 25.
I mean, all the defenders had cleared the area. I mean, nobody in the middle of the field short.
Down, and then he turned something out of seemingly
Right to Pollard.
Quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is
My goodness.
was drawn up.
I mean, everybody had vacated. Look at that.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the
Yeah, one more play you can squeeze in for that timeout and go ahead and kick it. Oh. And I like that. My goodness. You about to throw it all away on that play. Yeah, just kick this thing before something else happens. I want to flirt with it a little bit, huh?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
My goodness. Lost yardage.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Tell you one thing, they ain't helped that kicker any. Good foot. He's got it. Now y'all can take that to the locker room because as terrible as y'all played, just a one-score game.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. To return is Jadon Mickens.
Uh-oh.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23.
Him a little wiggled in a hit back. Yep, headed straight to the locker room. 20-13, Bucks on top. Halftime, and we'll be back with the second half.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. It's something we've said a million times, but we were treated to a fine performance in the first half from Tom Brady. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
My goodness. He's still out there running like an animal. I mean, he's getting hard yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hopefully Dallas will have Zeke back when they take the ball.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
There he is again. You do not want to start this half the same way as the first half. I mean, everything he catches, it seems like it's going in chunks. You know that's his #1 guy. You got to have one guy on him in a spy, but he's just tearing that little zone up out there. He's finding the gaps, and Brady's hitting it right on him.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Oh, good shift.
55 rushing yards, rushing for now with a couple.
That's a hard 55 yards too. And he will get his 100. He keeps running like that.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard.
First down catch there by O.J. Howard. Well done, and he's got to be excited because he missed a lot of the fun last year after suffering a torn Achilles back in week 4.
1st and 10, and the beat goes on.
Sky's the limit for him in 2021 after rehabbing in the offseason.
Check back 11, check back 11.
On 1st down, Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 9, Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Looking for his home pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. A draw play. Bernard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the
Where they
42.
coming there?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a big.
That's the way they come in there.
And in this case,
So they feel they can afford that. And you got the lead. You'll gamble on 3rd down. Sneak a run on them. Didn't work. So the Cowboys benefit. Exactly what they needed. Because this drive was pushing.
Succop's kick is good. That'll push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, what was 6?
If Dallas can get their act together on offense and try to get some touchdowns instead of field goals, they can make the difference up. Because a touchdown here can change this game all the way around. You know, because to me, their defense done enough to force some field goals.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
There you go. They got their man back. Oh! Ooh, froze him up. You saw that? That lick had him like sitting there in shock.
By anyone's measure, CeeDee Lamb had it
But yeah, they got Zeke back. They ought to have a good mixture going in with the run and pass.
He's poised for an even bigger season this year.
Yeah, after that leg, Lamb didn't want no more. He was like, let me get to the ground.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll give to Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
He'll think Pollard, because Pollard kept this ship rolling on that running game. All Zeke got to do is come and add to it, or have them a great 1-2 punch mixed with that pass. They can get back in this ball game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down.
Good hit right there. I mean, Sue came out of nowhere. That was like a T-bone on the highway.
In the first half, they've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Big 3rd and 2. Gotta have it.
Prescott now. This to
Beautiful.
And he's got the first before
Beautiful route, beautiful throw.
29-yard line. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
And that one was a lot of fun right
Yeah, this one is getting interesting.
Blitz was on. What's the key for the
Hit the like button while you're at it.
And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first
We can
down.
get this one to go down in crunch time. It'll be up in the air.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Going underneath, complete
Oh.
to Jarwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking
Way to come in and end it.
inside the 40. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big
Yeah, right now Dallas got a good mix going on with the run, little quick outs,
look out, everyone.
deep post passes. Now they're getting a little unpredictable.
You talk about a guy weighing in the 270 range.
Good one.
Once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down carry by Allen.
Oh, there you go. Woo.
Inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's a nice run right
Think he
there.
could have gotten that end zone. He was a little bit too much profiling,
Okay, we got you
running through that line of scrimmage.
running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Keep your head on a swivel. With all due respect to Pollard, I mean, he's good in his own right, but it's just not like Ezekiel Elliott. It opens up too many things when he's on the floor.
To throw.
Or should I say on the field?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Said on the floor, I'm using a basketball term.
He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Guess sometimes that happens when you switch from basketball gameplay to football gameplay.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Oh my, he dropped it. Dropped the touchdown.
Part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver.
That actually happens.
Running back in
That
that
actually happens, folks.
can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game.
That's a 2nd drop.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Got to overcome it. Oh, he tried to squeeze it in.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a
That
chance to
defense
steal
got tight right at the right time. That's unfortunate.
the coverage downfield, equally good.
It's okay, kick your field goal. Still a one-possession ball game. You're going to need that field goal one way or the other. Might as well get it out the way.
Zerline's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Prescott probably should have just took off running on that one. He'd have gained yardage. It'd have been better than an incomplete ball. Could have been picked off as well.
So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
After the main field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Yeah, I agree too.
Out on the field and says, all right,
I mean, this is an offense that gets real antsy. And they're not putting 7 points on the board every time they get it.
end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
So Dallas got to be very careful, especially on this drive. They're going to be looking for 6.
Not one that I've ever met.
On first down, Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's his first catch of the ball game. But Brady don't discriminate. You're open. He's going to give it to you. Dallas threatened to blitz.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go. Hey, check Michael out and check.
To throw is Brady.
Ooh. Right to AB.
Being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
And that's a good catch there for a first down by
You
Antonio.
knew they were going to be assertive on this drive.
He had 6 straight seasons over
Just going to have to tighten it up a little bit.
those types of numbers now, but continues to be a favorite of Tom Brady.
And like I say, it's tough with this offense. They got weapons all over the place. Once you key in on one guy like Evans out there, they're afraid of him. He's giving them chunk plays. Then you start swinging another extra guy over there on him, slow him down. Then that breaks somebody else loose.
Throwing now is Brady. This will be caught once
Look at
again
him.
by Brown.
Now it's AB time.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back
What can you do?
receptions for him, and it's another first down. A good
You knew they were coming, and here they go.
man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Michael.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Yeah, another day at the office.
Charles, all passes, all completions, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Wide, 80. Don't get nervous. Double tight. Four down. Alert.
On second down, it's Jones.
Why not? Why not? They said, hold up, we forgot. We got him. And he finishes it off. Now that's coming down, smacking you in the mouth right there. How will you respond to that?
Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to. And you
30-16.
big time drive in that situation.
Touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Well, if the heat wasn't on, the heat is on now. All the pressure has shifted to Dallas. Look at that Pollard. Averaging 6 a pop. Yeah, but pressure is on. It's gotten to a point now, Dallas can't even kick field goals now. It's getting to that point. They need touchdowns.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 29, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then
I mean, that slant route has been working for him.
And cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do.
If they could, I would sneak that in any possibility I get.
And give the quarterback a really nice target.
Very successful.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 44, Prescott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned,
Yeah, they got to get him involved a lot more.
Defended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered.
Take a couple of shots down the field,
They think that's a personal
like the Bucks did early in the 1st half. I mean, you got to take you a couple of shots.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. The give is to Elliott.
Uh-oh.
And this one's going to go the wrong
Sue met him first.
It's back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Again, it feels good the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing, Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
Way to break that tackle.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it?
To me, this is 4-down territory.
Working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Wouldn't be selling for a field goal here. I would run this ball.
This offense
looking to go for it on fourth.
Conversion as they come up on third down. Prescott from the gun.
Good find.
It's complete. And he will have
He was just laying out there as a security blanket, just in case he got in trouble.
yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And able to work his way down to the
Nice
16.
play.
45
That was a nice little delayed handoff.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he's brought down just outside
Good
of the
punch
10.
for the first down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but
Y'all go. No need to rush.
gotta pay it off with some points.
Just got to make sure you capitalize this into a 6. That's the main thing.
11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards, the pickup there.
This should be all day Ezekiel Elliott here. The rest of these downs will be Ezekiel Elliott.
3, first down marker.
And a lead setup just like this here.
Looking to throw.
They're going to pass it.
Sliding.
Oh my goodness. How lucky can you get? They had no business trying to pass down there on the goal line when you got Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. And lucked up and got away and snuck in the end zone.
Might have to say that for him,
They needed some luck. They just got it.
because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Great answer.
Pretty long drive there.
But once again, y'all will not win this ball game
And it was
without
by
defense.
Dak Prescott keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run.
That puts it at 30-23. Bucks. Third quarter's coming to an end.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National
Third
Football
quarter
League on
comes to an end. Will these Bucks get a little separation? Try to put this out of reach? Or will them Cowboys overcome? Get this game a little bit tighter.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Ooh, more tough running.
Near the 32.
This guy already got 3 touchdowns. And trying to top it off with over 100 yards rushing. And he'll get it. He will get it.
The Bucs on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
Oh, battering ram. Told you, it's those little chunk plays.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because now that they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that.
I mean, the Bucs have used their whole arsenal of weapons in this ball game.
Brady now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans.
You mean he finally caught a little route? He can catch little 5-yard passes. I mean, how many times have they gotten Brady on the ground in this game? They have to get some sacks. They got to disrupt this offense. So they just dissecting them to death. It don't matter if it's long or short. Long and short incisions.
You just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs.
This is what you call an operation.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Be a perfect time for a turnover, Cowboys. Look at him. Beat him long all game. Now he's getting them short. Over 140 in receiving yards.
2nd down and 5. Here's Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but
it's out of bounds.
according to the head linesman, incomplete. So the
Yeah, out of bounds. All right, this 3rd and 5. They're right on the brink of field goal range. Stop here is crucial. Even though they might go for it on 4th down, but we'll worry about that when you get there. Got to stop him here. There he is. Beautiful. Now make them make a hard decision. That'll be a long field goal. I don't know if they want to kick a 56-yard field goal. But you never know. They're actually going to punt it. Okay. That just means you're getting to them a little bit. Good punt. That just means you're getting to them a little bit. They're starting to feel a little pressure now. They didn't even want to gamble on that possession. They're going to put it right back on their defense. You want a chance to get back in this ball game? Drive this one all the way down for 6. Take your time with it. You don't have to rush anything. Run your full offense.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, all of that for 1 yard.
They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they they've kept him under wraps. And on that play,
As long as you didn't turn it over. That is a no-no down here on this deep end.
Now Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps.
Big decision here on 3rd and 3. I mean, you could easily try to run this ball or try to sneak in a quick pass.
With an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
There it is.
Open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he will have a Cowboys
Went right back to
first
him.
down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be
I think Dallas know they're starting to run out of opportunities. It's not going to be too many times they're going to get an opportunity to get this ball to either tie it or take the lead.
Mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So for
If you push this thing back to a 2-score ball game, it's going to be extremely hard for that Cowboys to overcome that.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, nice.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Is this the Jarwin show or what?
16 and the Dallas first down.
Like the design that we're seeing.
Went to him 3 times in a row. Hey, if that's what the defense is giving up,
And when they see
continue to
openings,
take it.
take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. They'll set up the
Yeah, they sniffed that out quick.
and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Didn't even give that time to develop.
Yes, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass. But for lost yardage, it was a really nice play by the defense.
Yeah, they was waiting on it.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Whoa!
And the timing
Be careful.
time as that one falls to the ground. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That's no good.
Had it right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one, wasn't it?
I guess I'm to blame for that one. I said sneak in a slant anytime you can.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to
That
go
almost turned around.
3rd down. Prescott yet again.
Oh, no.
Prescott stripped.
Luckily, he picked that ball up. Those type of plays can end ball games.
Fortunate to get that football back.
Very fortunate to get that ball back.
And the one I think of here is opportunity because it could have been
And who is it again? Sue,
points. But the
who's been all over the field in this game.
close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Oh yeah, that one could have just ended it.
As he'll come on to kick
Depending on, you know, a touchdown or a field goal, if the Bucs would have got it right there.
under 50 yards upon as he gets this away. Here's Mickens to return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. I guess it kind of goes.
Well, me personally, when they do get the ball back,
like to say a nose for the end zone, no
it's going to be the deciding drive. You got 7:58 remaining. The way the Bucs been moving the ball, they can milk at least 3 or 4 minutes off of this clock.
And boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Defense got to step up.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tight
Right at 80.
20 there on the stop defensively.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead. You're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Bring it. Mike 9, Mike 9. Bang L.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady
A little bit overthrown, and thankfully so for the Cowboys. Another crucial third down, 3rd and 6.
That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
My goodness. My goodness. Finally had a little pressure coming towards Brady. Just not quick enough.
The drive continues. He's been the go-to guy. The big play there on 3rd down went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, he got that toe right on the white stripe. Either that, he'd have been still running.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12
Y'all need a strip, interception, something. Y'all need a turnover bad on this possession. I mean, 3 points could end it.
conservative in running that football. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
What you telling him? Hey, man, Dak, we got to score just like they do. Next time we get out there, that's what we got to do.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Brady to throw.
Got to get there.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with...
All right, guys. This is y'all's last opportunity. There's no doubt about that. You got them in a 3rd and 11. They're right on the brink of a long field goal. About to hit 6 minutes.
On 3rd down. They're hitting it
You need to
just
stop.
30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Brady going to throw.
Good pressure.
Gets it to his right.
Get him down. Look at that.
Blown up. Losing yardage on
Blown up is the word. That took them completely out of field goal range.
and it'll be 4th down.
I don't know what he was thinking, even try to pick up or catch that ball.
That's not one you get every
Unless he
game.
thought it could have been a fumble behind the line of scrimmage, but he should just let that hit the turf.
As he'll come on for his 5th.
Cowboys just got another blessing. Another blessing.
Leg as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot
It's on y'all now.
it? About the 18-yard line.
Because really, y'all haven't really played well enough to even have a chance to win a ball game. Here's your gift. What you going to do with it? Because this is your last opportunity.
Base hit and he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
This is it.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Still looking for Jarwin.
Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Probably all that the Bucs are giving up.
Break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
Prescott.
Oh, man.
Pressure too much. Down he goes.
Oh, man. And who is that guy?
And there to get him yet again. That is his third
What a
sack tonight.
game he's having.
Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time, it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that
Just
play
luckily
go.
held on to this one.
Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback.
I mean, he's been hunting Prescott all game.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott.
That's not going to do it.
It'll be a 2-yard
You have to get that ball down the field.
uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt.
But here we go, folks.
Field tackle, held it to an okay game.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
Are you kidding me?
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously,
They actually snuck a run. But picked up a pretty good gain. I mean, are they going to think about going for this?
Second down and needing long yardage to
Because if you don't get it, game's over.
explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what
That was a
happened on
gutsy
Mississippi
play
Down.
call.
Really put him behind the 8 ball.
Gutsy or stupid, one of the two.
Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas.
And just because they're punting it, that makes it stupid.
So far as this one's away.
Oh, man.
Great job here. This is going to turn out to be a
Got him
big
bagged up.
down to about the 3-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's
One of
for
those
you.
blessing and a curse kind of things there.
Maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my
'Cause you already know
John Majors.
The Bucs are looking to pretty much milk this clock away. So you're going to get a lot of runs.
Play defense.
Can you stop it? It's going to be the question.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones.
Mm-mm-mm.
And he's going to be
And they got a flag. They probably lucked out on this one too. Bring it back. Whoa, they got lucky.
Alley Marpet, the guard, caught there.
Unless the guy that was holding is why that run sprung as much as it did. But yeah, they, man. How many breaks can you get?
We got 4.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball.
He's going for his 100-yard game, and nobody's going to stop him.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll get this
There
one
you
to
go.
about his 14.
10 yards shy of it. Two-minute warning. Now Dallas has to start using up their timeouts.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the counter, here's Jones.
There he is.
Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Big question. Are they going to put it on Brady? Are they going to actually pass on this down? Or are they going to try to run it?
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
They're going to run it. Rangeres gets there. Not bad. Giving yourselves another opportunity.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following.
Plenty of time. One time out. Y'all just can't mess around.
The Cowboys down by 7, just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch.
Amari Cooper deep will be right on time at this moment. Me personally, I think it's going to end in an interception. That's just me. To me, they're going to be pressing a little too much. First play, they try to sneak a run in. Yeah, I think this is going to end in a pick. We'll see if I'm right, but more so than none, when you start pressing like this for points. They got to settle down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott.
Oh, my. Jarwin drops it. They've been going to him a whole lot. On a couple of drives before, he's been coming up big, but couldn't get the big yardage. That hit was enough to take that ball right out of his hands. That's tough luck. They needed that chunk play. Tough luck. All for the marbles. And good defense. Went right back to him. But the defense was stiffer on that play. Unbelievable. He dropped, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jarwin dropped 4 balls. That was his 4th time dropping the ball. I mean, you really don't like to call those drops when it's a bang-bang play, but, I mean, they said touch your hands. You're supposed to catch it. That will go down as 4 drops for him in this ball game. And that one was the biggest. And the one that cost him the game. Drop a knee here and victory formation. This one's done. A lot of action, though. Gotta say that. A lot of action. Dallas just wasn't able to put the points up. They just needed one more touchdown to put the heat on. Couldn't do it.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
One more knee here should do it.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether
Whoa, what a game.
there's something a little extra
What a
special
game.
about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
But I'm pretty sure a whole lot of people, if they had to put their money on it, on this opener, the Bucks will come out on top.
Wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And no return here. Where will they spot?
We'll see if this gameplay is any indication, but it's pretty on, I would believe.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However,
23-30.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the
Check out
last
this
play.
stat sheet.
Still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long
They
shot.
both came up with goose eggs in the fourth quarter. So way to tip the season off.
so that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And no takeaways in this game. That's another statement to make. No turnovers.
Winners here as we
This
say
is just a
so
clean played ball game. Check out these team stats. Total offense, rushing yards. Check out that passing. 261 for Dak, 359 for Brady. When we go to the player stats, I want to make that note. Because when we go to the player stats, you're going to see the passing yards for each quarterback higher. And the reason why, because they do not subtract from sacks, which they should do, which they do on the team stats. You will see the actual passing yardage. But when we go to player stats, you will see those numbers are going to jump a little higher. That's because they're not counting for the sacks that the quarterbacks were taking. Just like running backs, when they lose yardage, I mean, their yards in the game will go down. It will get in the minus section. So yeah, that's the only difference it will make if anybody didn't know that. Team stats versus player stats. First downs are pretty close. But return yards as well. Like I say, no turnovers. I was surprised. They cleaned it up pretty good. This is a little shocking, especially on the Bucs side. On a third down conversion percentage, 23% on third downs. That's what probably saved Dallas from getting a little blown out. That defense, and I would agree, they did play for third downs, especially in the red zone, forcing some field goals from the Bucs. And they done about 40%, which is not bad. They both, once they got in the red zone, they capitalized on it. Like I said, no turnover, so either it's going to be a touchdown or a field goal when they capitalize on those. 3-2 for his red zone touchdowns. Field goals 2-2. So yeah, pretty clean game. Check these player stats out. Brady's looking good, like always. 10 incomplete balls through the whole game. But to a surprise, none of these quarterbacks threw for a touchdown. That is shocking. They resorted to run plays when they got in the red zone, and that's how they was able to punch it in. But yeah, but you can look at this and you can say, you know what? Brady won this matchup. He's beat him in rating, completions, yardage, passing yards, completion percentage. And he also ultimately won the game. That's the big key. So, which quarterback brings the win? Tom Brady. I could have swore this guy would have got 100 yards, but they ran out of time. They didn't need him. He done his job. He's got 90. Look at Pollard. With 16 carries, he pulled out 97. And Zeke, he wasn't bad. Like I say, he went out for the first half. He was averaging just a little bit over, 6 yards a carry. So both teams ran very well. And look at that Evans. 145 on 9 grabs. No drops. But look at Jarwin, as we said, he had 4 drops in this game. And that last one was the biggest of them all. CeeDee Lamb, 73. He had 1 drop. All reliable Gronk, put in his little work. And AB, which is Antonio Brown, he had 1 drop, but he played big as well. Look at Cooper. 86 yards on his 5 grabs. So they just had a little bit of misfortunes, what cost them this ball game. It was close. I mean, one score game. But they just need to get a little bit tighter. Got some blocking if you're interested in that. Defense, of course. Van Der Esch. 7 solos. 13 overall on his tackles. But Sue, Dominican Sue, he played. 3 sacks. 8 total in his tackles. So he was a big part of that defense. Little kicking, if you're interested in some kicking. Both kickers hit all their field goals. A little punting in there. But yeah, there you have it. Won't score a ball game, but Buccaneers was able to pull it out at home, open this up, this regular season of NFL football. Hit the like button once again. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment. Who's for the Bucs this year? Me, I'm an Eagles fan. Texans a little bit X'd out, but like I say, I'll continue to watch them. Hometown team, so I'll continue to see where they're headed. But what team do you root for? Who you a fan of? Till next broadcast, we'll be out of here. Peace.